When we opened up this coffee shop, there was one drink that I wanted on the menu, which was the peanut butter mocha blendy thing. And there was one food item that I wanted to have, which was a pepperoni pizza croissant, because I'm a big fan of a pizza pocket. It's hard to keep them in stock. It's probably because I eat them, but it's hard to keep them in stock. We've had pretty good feedback, actually. We've been able to provide high quality products to everybody in the neighborhood consistently, efficiently. It's something that we really love to do.
It didn't feel real until we came onto the street, and then once I started seeing everyone, all the signs, all the smiling faces, that's when the tears started to roll. I don't know if I'm happy or sad. I am happy that we're done, but I'm also sad that these past 6 months have kind of coming to an end, which is bittersweet. I really love all our Eastern band, and I feel like they're a great team. We're one big family. We have been, and we say that all the time because we truly mean it. So I'm really grateful for all the bonds that we made, and it's a bittersweet moment. I'm happy to be home, but I'm gonna miss the journey for sure.
OCO, my name is Doug Martin, and we're going to try to make some hominy here from our field corn. So we've got our field corn that's been shucked off of our program here, our Central Texas Cherokee Township Three Sisters program. And so one of the ways you can kind of take this corn off is just by hand.
October 8th goes all the way back into the 1970s, 1978 I believe to be exact, is when the council really initiated a new flag. So there were a lot of discussions around that for several months, but that's why we go back to that specific date. Well, this holiday particularly means that Cherokee Nation citizens and those who just support Cherokee Nation overall can be proud that the Cherokee Nation is still here today.
We've really been blessed with having the best customers, I'd say. You know, I mean, it's always grown every year. It's grown. We've been here about a year and a half at this food truck park. You know, sometimes because of our engagements that we have, and we had to leave this food truck park here in Tahlequah. But when we go to the powwows and the other events, you know, we might be gone for a couple of months. But when we come back here, these people in Tahlequah, they show up. They've really embraced us and showed us a lot of love over the years.
Well, we're cutting the ribbon on the flagship Head Start facility in the Cherokee Nation. We operate a network of Head Start facilities under the federal Head Start program, but we of course operate those facilities. We're here in Tahlequah to celebrate the opening of the $40.5 million facility, which houses not only the most important people in this program, the little ones who get their education here, but also the teachers and the staff that administers the program across the reservation.
My family's from northeastern Oklahoma. We're Cherokee, so protecting the natural resources protects the health of future generations. I hate to see such a beautiful and valuable resource be degraded by an industry.
Water quality is not just an environmental issue, it's a cultural issue as well. Cherokees have relied on the streams and rivers here since times of removal, and they relied on it both for sustenance and as a part of our spiritual practices. So we really risk losing a vital connection to our traditions in the land if we don't address these water quality issues like we see here in Spring Creek.